So my work also covers working with children in the hospital that are chronically ill, besides those that are emotionally stressed from schools or from the families. Yeah, and it is so important that children, we need to listen to children, and in this modern society, children are not given the attention that they need, and many of them have gone into stress. And also, like looking at the data, the mental health data, it already showed 1 million over children affected by poor mental health, and it's a serious problem. So recently we had this case of baby trafficking where 9 children were reported to be rescued by the police, you know. So initially I thought it was a real trafficking thing, but when I read into it, I found out that these children were actually taken away from their adoptive parents. And being a play therapist myself, and working with children who are stressed, and to me this is a serious problem, which means that all these 9 children now being separated from their parents, they really have a lot of anxiety, and worst case they are being traumatized. So it is so important that we need the authorities to understand these are children. They are not things that can be removed, right? So how could the law be reasonable? How could we really look at the Child Act and not say that, well, these children are being trafficked, so therefore we have to use the Trafficking Act on them, okay? So we are working towards that, and on March the 10th, we're going to have a program in the Esplanade to raise awareness, right? So it will be working closely with IDA, and we're going to invite the public to bring their children to attend this program, so that they get to express, they get to feel what these children are feeling right now.
As a mother and as an artist, I've always created works that would, you know, speak and voice out for people and their rights, and things that are not, you know, unable to be expressed out, or are not taken by the society, problems and issues. So in that way, I am very passionate about this case. Being a mother, I don't want my children to be separated from me, or I know that my children would not like to be separated from myself. So in that sense, I would like to do this program March 10, not for myself, but to be the voice for the children, and to bring in families, mothers, fathers, children to come on March 10 to be together with us, to share their thoughts and concerns about the situation in this case, raise it through arts. And when I say arts, it's not just performing without, you know, thinking about the value or the message that's behind it, but actually to draw it out on play cards, on paper, put it up and say, you know, express our concerns in a kind of a drama act, expressing the feelings of the children. Also, I mean, it's not just about them, but also what if young people are in this situation? What would the impact be on them? So my role as an artist for March 10, as a mother, artist, and a person who wants to voice for the rights of the young people, is to guide the program, moving from performance, we can say a little drama act, going into drumming and playing and expressing, because that's how we want to express our feelings. Maybe if it's not verbally, it's also through sound and percussions, and to raise the awareness to people, you know, that we cannot sit still and just let this happen to, even if it was 9 young people. It's just as important as your one child. So I want people to be there, I want the children to be there, to take this into their shoulders. This is our responsibility as a community and a society. We have to say what is not right for others.